Hey guys, good evening everyone. Welcome back to our channel. This is Miss Jaydee for another episode, and this is a new segment which I started yesterday. I am now on my second day of reviewing my portfolio with you guys after a massive drop in the market yesterday. There are some exciting signs of recovery that happened today, and we will dissect that and we'll focus on the stocks that I have in my portfolio. All right. In the meantime, before we go ahead and start our discussion, I'd like to invite everyone, if this is your first time to watch my video, I'm inviting you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you're always updated whenever I have new videos and I have, whatever I launch here in the channel. Okay, so are you ready? Right, so today is January 27, 2021, and we are documenting our portfolio and the change that happened uh, today. So we are up by 6.86 percentage point in one day. Yesterday, we were down by 6.81%. And we are going to dissect what happened in the stocks that we have. So for the stocks that I have, no changes here. I did not buy or sell anything as of yet. I was hoping some of the stocks that I planned to initially I planned to take profit in APL and AR, but not at the early stage, because I was thinking that the stock had a previous history of flooring and ceiling prices in the past days. So I made an attempt to put my uh, profit taking level at a very high level. So it wasn't met, but hopefully we will have some continuation in this stock, in these stocks tomorrow. But we'll find out first. ACEN, what happened to ACEN over here? So as you can see, my average here is 652, and there's some gain from yesterday. Let's see what is the chart saying today. So ACEN, 652, my average was 652. All right, so as you can see, yesterday we ended we were still at a green, if I'm not mistaken. We were still the price ended at 654 and our average is at 652. And what's interesting in today's market performance, there was a gap down, but I did not take any action at this point. I did not even put an order. So what happened here is just we waited. I actually was thinking of putting an order right at this level, but this isn't a good area. If we are going to place an order, like what I mentioned earlier, anywhere between this level is still fine, right? This is still a good area to buy. So it did not reach that. So I'm thinking in the event it continues to decline, this could be a strong support. However, there is a possibility that uh, given that you have 52 million on foreign buying, although we are not safe yet because this MA20 line could still act as a resistance. So there will be a continuation, but there is also a resistance nearby. So that is our outlook at the moment. But if you're going to ask me, am I going to take profit here? No. But if it is going to go down at this level, even if it overshoots, I don't really mind. But the moment it touches this area over here, I will seriously consider buying some more in this for this stock. My average here is 652. 652, and it is occupying 8% of my portfolio. Okay, let's talk about APL. APL, if if I'm not emotionally prepared for the market, then definitely I could have already panicked. Reason for that is this here. We ended at 0.1961 yesterday, right? And then it opened with a gap down. But good thing it increased by 25.89%. However, if you entered, for example, here, that's already a 46% gain. Good entry at that point. So for those people who may have entered at point 1690, yeah, yeah, if you entered right here, then congratulations. What is our outlook here? I will not deny that this MA20 line could be a resistance, right? However, given that we have solid foreign buying that happened here, this could mean something, right? This size over here is significant. So probably they must have entered really over here and they are just now going to wait for it to go up. Um, Earlier, I was hoping that it will fill the gap, but it did not. So I will rethink again tomorrow if it is going to create a gap up and then continue the movement to the upside, then the possibility of it moving up to this level could still be achieved. In fact, I'm not really expecting for me to take profit at the 0.44 because I'm just intending. Oh, we're talking about APL. APL, no. APL definitely is for long term. Um, my average for APL is 0.2377. So our current standing here is we are now at 3.4% gain. Remember before I took profit right at the 0.42, my average here was 0.18. It's just that it now increased to 0.23 because I've added several entries yesterday and the previous day. 0.31 here and then 0.24 and then 0.16, 0.1970 or 0.1960, around that. So I had three entries for the past 2 days, adding more volume, and it is now occupying 13.25% in my portfolio, and we're now positive by 3.40%. The volume is now, the amount is now significant versus the amount I shared in my initial review of my APL. So uh, we are mid to long term here. But of course, if I see some opportunities to take profit, I might be locking in some profit, but I will definitely update you when I do that. So let's find out if it is going to go and have a gap up, then that's going to be good. Okay, so are we bullish for this stock? Yes, of course. The market has given us an opportunity to buy some more. And even if we did not reach the bottom here and we did not enter at that point, we're okay. We're happy with the additional shares that we added for APL. Wow, 74.9 million foreign buying. This, in fact, is really so far the highest foreign buying that happened for APL. So good one, good one. This is the stock that I can say I will just be trading in the short term. If I have good profit, then I might be exiting anytime soon. I'm not sure if I will exit here just to have quick gains, right? So AR here, my average is 0.052, 0.0052. Okay, I entered right at this level yesterday, right at the MA20 line. So today, again, when I echo what I just said earlier, if I'm not prepared for the market, then I must have already panicked that we're fine. And today it recovered quickly. and we I still have 50-50 conviction, because sometimes this is just a quick jump in the price, right? If the stock is just merely for trading, sometimes it'll create a bounce, and if the stock is really on a downtrend, the bounce that it will create is now a lower high. So if in case it might, let's say it might bounce and only stop at the 0.80083 and then continue to break down in the price. But it all depends. We gotta observe what happens in the coming days, because the candlestick formation will influence the next possible movements. At the same time, of course, the news can, but most of the time, the content of my discussion here is geared towards technical analysis using a Bollinger Band and RSI. And right now, I'm adding foreign buying in my indicators. So, looking forward to more movements to the upside. Where could be the next resistance here? What do you think? Well, like, we can put it right here, but we are still going to observe. For now, the only thing I can say is that it can consolidate. That's the most conservative one. It can consolidate here and then slowly move up. Okay, so I think this is already a good sign that we had a green today. But for those people who may have not entered as of yet, this area could be it. MA20 line. Okay, this is not a recommendation. This is just to document my thoughts, guys, because for internal consumption as well, my personal consumption, I mean, I will be looking back into this video someday, and then we'll watch and listen to my thought process that I made in January 27, 2021. All right, ATN. Okay, ATN. Quick backstory here is that this is a stock that I have entered a long time ago. This is the price I had to pay because I was not able to cut my loss early. In fact, I did not take profit during the time I was already profitable. And so when things didn't do well anymore, then it started declining. Okay, I think I was able to witness this. I was already in this around 166 when it reached this, and I did not take profit, and eventually recovered. So this is what I'm saying. If a stock is on a downtrend, it can recover, but the bounce is not going to be sustained. The higher the bounces are now creating lower highs. So at this point, I will just have to wait. From a 1.38 something in my average price, it is now down to 1.18, because for the very first time, the past day, I added at 0.90. I think it was the day before, or maybe this day. I forgot what day I entered here, but I did an average. I did an average down. So here around that level, I think, but I entered at 0.89. I'll try to recall when I entered, but it's starting to go back, and so we are going to observe. Let's find out. I'm not really expecting a lot from ATN, although build is still ongoing, but I'm sure this industry is going to experience some slowdown in momentum. So that is it. One of the not so good picks that I have at the moment. Double Dragon. Double Dragon is, for me, really the objective of Double Dragon is for mid to long term. I know that we are already at a very cheap level for this stock, and you know that Double Dragon is also going to do an IPO for their REIT. So I'm feeling that this will also ride onto that hype or yeah popularity of that IPO and potentially could rise up again. So our average here for Double Dragon, it's 1507, and we're now at 1438. We're down by 5%. So as you can see, there you have it. But for now, I still feel that, well, if you would like to go like midway over here, 1410, that could be your support. All right, let me go through the other stocks really quickly. Um, Dito is one of the stocks that really for my long term, as you can see, we are now up by 77%. There was even a point that we already reached around 90% when the price hit the 14 peso area. Right now it is occupying 28.53% in my portfolio. Let's try to look at how it is panning out today. There you go. So it's just consolidating at the area. Yesterday there was a drop, but good thing the foreign investors are just still holding on to their positions. Today there's a 13 million on foreign buying. So I'm thinking it's just strengthening the support around the 11 peso area, which we have spotted a few weeks back. And so if you'd like to add, okay, again, I'd like to emphasize if you are already in a position in Dito and you have a good base, just bear in mind that we could be establishing a new support at around 11 peso area. So your call if you want to add more. If you feel that the stock could still move higher, then at this point maybe you can add more. But in terms of volume, this time around it's much smaller than the ones that you have added here because we're now for me, at a high level. So far, I have no plans as of yet in adding some more. I'm already good for Dito. Let's talk about MRC. For MRC, we had a good bounce, but like AR and APL, we had a gap down first before it moved up. I can't remember. I think I must have also mentioned yesterday that we could be reaching this. There could be a slight extension of the decline, but we will be recovering right away. If you want to watch that video and validate what my thoughts were from yesterday and did it really move according to how the market performed, then you can get some uh, learning, get some insights from there. Overall, I see a potential for the stock to continue moving higher. Probably the next resistance I see is, of course, at around the MA20 line. I am a big believer of MA20. So there could be a potential for the price to move higher, definitely. Hopefully, very soon we could cross the MA20 line and go back to this level. There's foreign buying as well today, so maybe a lot of our investors are really showing some interest in the index or in the Philippine market, especially. It declined massively yesterday, so that was for them a shopping spree. If not yesterday, then today. Okay, tech is another good story. Another good story for me. Our average here is 704. But yesterday I added, right. I added more volume here around the 6 peso something, 6 peso area, and now it also did a gap down and extended some more, but it also recovered within the day. So I'm thinking we are still um, here. We might just linger in this area for 661 and then push the price higher. Okay. Tech is currently occupying 6.23% of my size in my portfolio. Okay, did I mention Mart? Mart also recovered. Good stock, very good stock for mid to long term purposes or outlook. My average here is 738. So we are still 5% down, but we're not too worried because we know the potential of Mart. And so if you, for those people who are also interested in this stock, the nearest support I see is around 6.41. So let us see if it is going to go back here. So we can plot another resistance, which is right over here. Okay, so that is our outlook. I will update you guys once again tomorrow if you like this kind of discussion, and me sharing my portfolio and the progress of my portfolio um, in this video. So that is it. You can see my size. You heard the thought process. JFC is just there, 9% down, but still a blue chip company. I will evaluate that if it continues to go down. I could probably add more volume. It's only occupying 11% of my portfolio, so it's still good there. All right, so there you have it. Let me know if you want different types of videos, or let me know your thoughts about this segment. If you like this type of video, I can continue it. But if not, then we'll just stick to the usual daily stock market analysis. But you may watch out. I will have another video this evening to talk about the other stocks as well. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye for now.